So this is going to be the next violin sheet music on Patreon. Guess what it is? So today we're going to talk about sharps and flats. I already put the link in the description box for downloading the exercise with all the sharps and flats. Just put it on my Patreon page, and I'm also going to explain what sharps and flats are all about. So it's very simple. You should just imagine that the sharp is a little ladder where you can climb up, right? Little staircase, because it puts the note, makes it higher, half a step higher. So in case we had an F, for example, second finger on the D string, it's a low second finger, goes to the first. Then if we have a sharp in a key, which is this sign, so if you see it's in a key or it's in front of the note, then that note turns into an F sharp. So F turns into an F sharp, which means that the second finger now goes to the third finger. So the second finger is high. So the sharp makes the note higher. Okay, so F turns into an F sharp and the finger goes higher, and higher means direction of your face. Okay, so if we have a sharp for the third finger, which would be G on the D string, then G would turn into a G sharp and would go all the way to the fourth finger. And when I say all the way, I don't mean just near the fourth finger, but all the way they really touch each other and there is no space between the fingers. Okay, and this is what the sharp does. It always makes the note higher, one step higher. So remember that, sharp makes the note higher, okay? It goes up half a step next to the next note. And we have another sign, which is a flat. And that's exactly the other way around, as you may have already guessed. A flat, you should just imagine this is a drop or a sack of something heavy, a sack of stones, which really weighs you down. And it lowers the note. Yeah, it makes it half a step lower. So if we had, for example, an E, which is the first finger on a D string, and then we have a flat in a key or a flat next to the note. So if the flat is next to the note, we call it accidental, okay? So if we have a flat next to the note, the first finger goes down to the nut, yeah? And this is what the flat does. Check out the sheet music on my Patreon page. I put all the sharps and flats there on all the strings. So if we start on the G string, open G string, the next note would be the low first finger, which would be G sharp, or an A flat. It's the same note. Actually, if you want to be correct, G sharp is a bit higher because it goes to the A, and an A flat, it goes down to the G string, and that's why it's lower. But you don't have to remember that now. So in general, you could try and remember it like this, that the flats always lower the note and the sharps always elevated. So if it's a G sharp, it means it's a little bit higher than A flat. But as I already said, you don't have to remember that as a beginner. That would be a little bit too much. So at the moment you can just say it's the same note, G sharp or A flat. the next note would be the A. We slide with the first finger to the A. Then the next note would be B flat, right next to the first finger. Or we could say an A sharp, yeah? Same note. Then we have a B. Then we have a C, yeah? Third finger goes right next to the second. Then C turns into a C sharp, and the third finger goes all the way to the fourth. And then we have a D. And so on. So check out the sheet music on my Patreon page. I put it all there so that you can practice the chromatic scale and really play all the sharps and flats. It's really easy if you just remember that here the sharps always put up the note half a step higher, while the flats put them down. Yeah, they pull them down half a step lower. So I hope you understood everything. If not, just send me your questions and I'll answer them in the next video. And also check out the new video about my lovely student Olivia's violin progress. And remember to leave us your comments. She'll be very happy to read them. Perhaps you can try and guess how old she is. That'll be fun. And I'll see you as usual in the next video. So remember to give us likes and share this video everywhere. Promise? See you again soon.